Hello, I'm Michael Glass from michaelglass.com, where we focus on making informed decisions about our financial future. This is our Forex technical analysis trading plan for the pound dollar, the euro dollar, and the dollar franc. Before we pull up our video, we always want to start off our disclosures. Any symbols you see today should not be inferred as a trading recommendation. No matter what form of investing you choose, stock, forex, futures, options, they all have a level of risk associated with them. You can lose all of your money. Any strategies we show today are for informational purposes only. Future results are not guaranteed. And finally, any investment decision you make is solely your own responsibility. Trade at your own risk. As we said, this is our Forex technical analysis trading plan for the pound dollar, the euro dollar, and the dollar franc. In each video, we look at the prior session's price action to come up with key support and resistance price levels. We'll review the gold chart to come up with leading sentiment. We'll try to create a low volatility and inside bar watch list, and we have an education spotlight at the end. Please send your feedback and comments to contact@dmbfx.com, and let's head to the charts. As usual, we are going to start off with our gold daily chart, and we can see I consider this whole thing a consolidation range. You could say that there was 5 days here and 5 days here. Overall, I would say this is a consolidation range. And again, what are we seeing? I think we're all waiting to see what happens. The vote tonight to confirm the deal. And I think that will see some movement in the market. Look at our market profile on the hourly. Look at this. Just up and down, up and down. So a lot of choppiness, a lot of whipsaw action, which is a perfect time to be sitting on our hands and letting the market really tell us that it's ready to continue the beautiful long uptrend of gold, or whether or not it's going to pull back fully back to our 20 moving average here on the daily. So gold, I still consider that we should be sitting on hands. We're in a range, and let's let the news hit the market, and let's trade the reaction of that news. Speaking of which, what do we see on the pound dollar? Well, on the daily, we can see that our resistance of about 1.6425-ish, 6430-ish is holding up. And with the potential of the dollar strengthening off of this, which is interesting because we're borrowing more money, but the potential of the dollar strengthening has moved our pound dollar pair down. Now here, likewise, you can see we have a larger range here that we're watching. So our immediate support is going to be our 20 and 50 moving average. And if you bring our crosshairs in, what's there? Notice that we've got a couple of wicks there, right here, back in early June, and that's basically where we're at right now. So there is some support here, and it makes sense. As we come over to our hourly, we can see we are below neutral. We were once in a buy zone, but we're right now hovering around our long two moving average. So that to me is another sit on hands. We should see some clarity through the vote tonight. But we see what? The dollar took control. That caused our move down. We got a nice divergence. When we get that divergence, that's something you want to take advantage of. But now you can see they're starting to converge. They're coming back towards each other, and that's why we're seeing the pound dollar begin to rise. Even though the dollar is in control, they are coming back towards each other. Again, my advice, we're in a neutral zone. We're at the long time moving average. Let's sit on hands. Let's let the news come out and react to it. And again, on our daily, we can see where we're at. There is some support. A couple buyers found value here in the past, and we also had the 20 and 50 moving average. Now, for the euro dollar, we can see, likewise, our resistance at 1.45 has held up, and we made our way back down. Where do we make our way back down to? Well, let's grab our horizontal tool, and we can kind of see buyers have found value. Here's found value. They're finding value. They're finding value. They're finding value once again here today. On the hourly, we can see the same thing. Dollar took control, they're diverging, and as they begin to converge and come back towards each other, the euro, the price action has moved back up. Where are we? Well, we're in a buying zone still. We're below neutral. However, we're just below our long-term moving average. So although the dollar's in control, we see the convergence of both currencies. And again, let's let the news, one way or the other, even if the vote doesn't happen today, even if the vote fails today, the market will react. Finally, we have the dollar franc, and we can see just a beautiful downtrend. Just out of curiosity, might as well take the time to draw it in here, and let's see what we got. I just wanted to see if we're trying to pull our way back up to this downtrend action right here. Overall, obviously in a downtrend, come on over. You can see we're well below our long-term moving average. We're in the buy zone, and the franc remains in control. However, you can see that the dollar tried to come back up, and we're beginning to see a little convergence here, with the dollar trying to come back in control, and that's why we're seeing our up move here. So again, with all three of these pairs, there's a vote scheduled for this evening. The market will react no matter what the reaction of that vote is, the results of that vote is. Let's wait for that, and let's trade the reaction. As we move to our education portion of our video, a good friend of mine, David from DNB FX, shared a book with me, The Intelligent Investor. And it has a preface by Warren Buffett, and he gives this quote: "To invest successfully over a lifetime does not require a stratospheric IQ, unusual business insight, or inside information. What is needed," he says, "is a sound intellectual framework for making decisions about the ability to keep emotions from corroding that framework." So again, what have we been talking about for the past month? To be a successful trader is about having a system, a way that you come about making your decisions. He calls it a sound intellectual framework. We've been talking about trading systems that has a positive expectancy because you've tested it and know that over time your wins outweigh your losses, and the amount of money you win outweighs the amount of money you're losing. And then he says the ability to keep your emotions from corroding that framework. What we've been talking about. We've been talking about fears. We've been talking about emotions. We've been talking about developing a trader's mindset. And so it's one thing to have the system. It's another thing to have the intellect, the discipline, the mindset to control your emotions, to properly trade that system, and versus allowing your emotions to trade your emotions, which every emotional trade I've made has lost me money. So that's the key to being an successful investor. As always, you know you can find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. On Facebook, we have a page, Are You Financially Literate? And our videos are on Move Up with Mike, and that's also our Twitter account. You know we have a great free 5-course video course about high probability trading, how to help you develop your own high probability trading setups. And that's a lead to give you a way to where we think, a way to how we help people, and that's what our mentorships, our coaching sessions. You can buy them as a package, you can buy them individually, but we'll work with you one-on-one to help you develop a personalized trading plan so that you can have that sound intellect. Cashback for Forex trades. If you're going to be trading Forex, why not get paid to trade? These are rebates, so therefore it doesn't affect your spreads, it doesn't trade your trading conditions, it's just rebates for your trades. And then finally, if you want to get signals, you can have it automated, or you can get the signals to trade them for yourself. But in the end, it's not about the system, it's not about the indicator, and it's not about the room that you're in. It's about the sound intellectual framework that allows you to make educated decisions, focused, disciplined decisions, and not allowing your emotions to corrode, to self-sabotage your system. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time.